Pimp My Ride was crazy.
Why are you putting a basketball court in your motor?
Can you
My ride
imagine?
was so funny.
There's one time they put a little in for a coffin when it's like a chamber for a nurse so that
Can
she
you
can sleep during
imagine
her
that?
shift.
Guys,
I was like,
that's wild.
Remember, babefaka ama-screen emotweni lana. You're chilling at a barbecue with the boys. You're playing sound. There's something playing on your screen. And voila, popcorn. Who doesn't like popcorn?
Voila. Did you just say voila?
one thing
Popcorn.
about popcorn is voila, like there's too much.
Why do I need
It's
5 screens in
guys,
my car
guys,
though?
it's
5
it's
screens?
it's popcorn. For me, it makes sense because maybe because I'm a gamer.
Get
I'll
out of
I'll
here.
Why are you
for it.
gaming
Get
while
out
you're
of here.
driving? Like, why
I'm
are
not
you
having
gaming
5
while you're
screens in
No,
my
but
driving?
it's in
car.
your boot.
No,
Vuiton.
that guys,
It
no.
gets worse and worse.
Remember babefaka malokuzeni befake like an entire sound system ebhuthini. Manje now storage sesihambile.
It's like supercars. Supercars don't even have storage space. You can't even put a Louis Vuitton duffel bag.
But that is not a supercar.
Well, it is now
You have an
because
SUV
it's
with no.
special.
Come on, guys. Nah, that was not a supercar. That show was just stupid. Okay, but it was good
Uh,
entertainment. It was good TV.
okay. It's okay. Mother ngakufakela a mobile makeup station. That's okay. That makes sense.
No, because why am I doing makeup in
Why
the
are you
car?
doing makeup in the car?
So kuyamele ngiphume endlini ngiye emoteni ngilokhuze makeup
Ufake
because
makeup
it's covered
ebhuthini.
as well.
Can someone go on TikTok right now and search women that are doing
That's
makeup in the
content, man.
car?
I'm keeping them up, battery, please.
Anyways, guys, welcome to episode Mang Mang.
Usubalekela indaba yakho isiqala.
Mdala we-popcorn ebhuthini.
Hawu. Ufuna uzoputika phezu kwami.
Viva popcorn in the boot fever.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Which was-
when Louis Vuitton took the Changani bag and made it their own?
Yazi.
Bashaya ngayo ku-runway. Now you can't even buy a decently priced Changani bag.
Excuse me.
When was the last time you needed a Changani bag, Saj?
Really, I now feel like it's out of my tax bracket. I don't want to be seen with the Changani bag because I'm like, wait a minute. Can I
When were
really
you ever
afford
seen
this
with a
luxury?
Changani bag?
Can I really afford this luxury?
Did you guys see the
Nyambeka,
duct tape
nyambeka.
bangle that was going for like $300? What? Oh no,
The what?
$1,000 actually for the duct tape bangle from Balenci. Did you guys see that?
Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Kodwa Balenciaga ilezicathulo ezinda Nkosi yami. Ngathi izicathulo zazokunyathela amadimoni Nkosi yami.
And also, I feel like
Even-
canceling these big brands just never works. You can cancel it for like just a little bit, and then we don't hear like too much waves about it, and then all of a sudden it's back. Everybody's wearing it like nothing happened.
But how do
You know
you,
how,
where do you even begin canceling a big brand?
They did
Because
cancel
they are-
Balenciaga for a little bit. You don't remember that?
Hi.
But also,
Even
that's
what's
the
his
thing
name?
because they are monopolies. How do you even cancel a monopoly?
They canceled
I mean,
H&M.
Also, look at the boycott at the moment. Look at the BDS movement. Look at how effective it is. Cancelled
Yeah, let
McDonald's.
Target.
It hit them
They
hard
canceled
in the
Target.
pocket.
Oh,
Cancelled
Target.
Target.
Do you
And
remember
so
how Tommy Hilfiger at one point was like he didn't create his brand for black people, and when black people were wearing it, and when they stopped? When was the last time you heard about Tommy
He
Hilfiger for
said
real?
that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but outside was a hoax, apparently, that he actually never said that. Someone debunked this somewhere, maybe with TikTok, but also TikTok is not that reliable.
They can't claim it's AA, and then there's Michael Kors. There we go.
Michael Kors did say that he didn't create this brand for black people.
To Michael Kors Velo was boycotted
Velo
because
is
nothing
it.
from Michael Kors is like, let me not be
It looks
I don't
cheap
like
as
Michael
well.
Kors,
It
to be
feels
honest.
cheap.
Zwana thina shopper go Primark.
All right, Mr. Italy, please. Save imali yakho ukuthi travel, so we understand.
Wow. Smart
Shopper go
man.
Primark. It's shopper go Primark. What's that other one? It takes some level but at a cheaper price. Tell you that. I was talking about TK Maxx. They sell labels at a very cheap price.
Did you know what TK Maxx, whatever they sell from those brands is produced specifically by those brands for TK Maxx?
No.
So like
Wow.
yeah, it's like they're offcuts. So
Oh
it's
my
whatever
God.
you find at TK Maxx, you'll never find in the actual store. But Guma barcodes are where they have certain things that are maybe like from the main outlet store or to chance. So for example, like a coat that's like reduced from 320 maybe to 100 and something. That's like a proper outlet kind of priced item which was sent to them. But local Nike benulaba or or Juicy Couture and whatnot, all those other brands, they are manufactured specifically for TK Maxx with approval from the brand.
Wow.
So
I did not know that.
But
yeah, so
then
you're
what
better
difference? But
off
then what difference does it make? Because then,
because
if
it's
it's approved
lesser.
by
No, it makes
LV, then
it makes a massive difference, Virtuous, because the quality is compromised.
Yeah.
So it's the off
Have you
type.
seen?
It's like the lower grade of the brand. It's for the poor man that wants to also rock the brand.
That's true. Because have you seen their Juicy Couture? If you go to like let's say a Nike store that sells Juicy Couture, and
man,
then you go to
it
the
just can't tell you any matrix.
yes,
Oh, the
yes.
juiciest one. Yeah, those are the
Actually, it
ones.
Juicy Couture carried us,
Juicy.
guys, through the early
No, it
2000s.
didn't.
Oh,
Early
it's
2000s.
back though, guys. It's back. I
That
literally
Early
bought two
too.
tracksuit
2000s.
last year.
It got to
Oh, yeah, actually
fufu.
it did. It did come back trending again. I remember
Oh,
that.
big time. And
Yeah,
it's expensive. Like it's quite
it
pricey,
is expensive.
Like
The
Juicy
pants are like
Couture.
125. Yeah,
Yeah,
just for the pants.
it's
The suit will
pricey.
cost you almost $200.
It's
Juicy
like a
Couture and
premium.
Baby Fat. Do you guys remember that?
That's
Baby Fat? That was
Yes.
also like a
yeah.
thing.
Oh my
I
God, I
think
Baby
that's
used to
more like
fat.
love a baby
Lululemon right
fat.
now. People are doing more
Yeah.
Lululemon kind of
But
right now. I think that's the same vibe,
also, didn't
maybe.
Lululemon say his target market is not black people also?
Again. Kanti vele thina siyi-target market kabani.
Ah,
Really? Pastry. Do you
Wait,
guys remember
guys.
pastries?
Engakhani.
Pastry was so good. Agalo Kuzenin. Pastry,
Angela Simmons.
the trainers, Angela Simmons, yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
they were cute. Although to be fair, they
yeah.
were cute at the time. I recently saw a pair when they were
How
wearing
old are
somewhere,
you
and I was like, oh,
guys? How old are you guys?
Guys, I couldn't afford
You
pastry. I
people
used
are
to look at it
old.
and be like, I
I don't
want
even
that
know
one
this
day.
one. This one
none
And
is
of
then
us
I don't
could
even
Tina,
afford
know.
pastry.
then
Bus.
thina
You
sakhulele
people.
eRhodesia because sami sesiphomba ukuvula amehlo athi
This one,
imbuzi ezipheze
I don't know what
ngempondo zakhe.
pastry is, but okay.
You people are
There are some things
old.
Thina
that looked good at the time, like
Really
the
much.
Alexandra McQueen sneakers. You guys remember that? It looked
Ooh.
cool at the time. Everybody wanted it, but you see it right
Man,
now. You can't rock
Because
that
I
in
never liked
2025.
that
but you can
Wait.
Alexander
buy it as well.
McQueen.
Clearly, I'm hanging out with kids that grew up eating cornflakes. My label was from Go Bata, Go Power Cells, maybe Go Edgars. It was that. Lenzo siyezinto
Gasi,
selizikhuluma lezi.
it
Athena
gas
impahla
kunali
Go-Power
because
Cells, Go-Edgars, Go-Mikkels.
Edgar's
Izicathulo.
and Mikkels were a different class than parcels and what were
Okunusuqamba
coming.
manga, guys. Some of us
Ngamanga
lived in
lo.
Zim sasingazake simgogo power sales.
Parcels is more
No,
like a
wait,
pet.
Mana, wait. You know what? If there's anything a lot of people wore from Power Cells, yabona i-Power Cells wayethengisa ama-tennis ahambelana nama-Adidas Samba.
Ah,
Huh?
Kid you not, I'll find
ah.
you a picture. Power Souls used to sell ama-sneakers hambisana lama-Adidas Samba.
I'm keeping them up,
Ask
but
anyone, ask
Hey.
anyone owakhula ngama-80s. Ask igogo labana laba bakhula
Phela
ngama-80s.
wena ukhuluma engazothi this is first hand experience. Yikho sibuza.
Hayi, phela mina ngathi ngabona ngamapikitsha, but then listen, ngithi mina ogogo labana laba bakhula ngama-80s. Ubabuze, ubabonise ama-picture we-Adidas Samba. Ubabuze ukuthi i-Power Cells yayingela tennis elinjalo yini. They will prove me
Ngani
right.
ngamatheni
Trust me.
sebhora futhi amadiza asihamba ngiyazonda. And action.
A quick disclaimer for the trigger happy. Everything you hear on this podcast is just our opinions and lighthearted chats. We are not professionals, so nothing we say should be taken as any kind of advice, whether legal, financial, medical, or otherwise. You entered Njolo by yourself. The stories and conversations are just for entertainment purposes only, and any resemblance to actual people or situations is purely coincidental, unless we say otherwise. This podcast is created for a global audience, so laws, standards, and regulations can vary between countries. Make sure to seek local professional advice before making any decisions. And basically, don't take us too seriously, and definitely don't sue us. Now let's have some decorum. But no, guys, welcome to our latest episode. Decorum is already out the window, but we're gonna try and bring it back. I wanted to see if we can maybe start off with a game. Virtuous.
I think I enjoyed doing the quick fire questions, and I decided we're just gonna go with that again this week. King us. The toilet paper over or under?
Definitely over.
Oh, geez, that's what you meant.
I got
What
to
did
leave
you think
because
she meant?
Sachi, explain yourself. What
Oh
did
my
you
Donna,
hear?
get
God.
your head out the gutter.
No, thank God that question was not to me. Because in my head, I'm thinking, she's
I
a
hate that I
girly,
just caught that.
obviously.
I hate that I just caught that. Oh.
Oh, mean you
Virtuous.
thought front to back or back to
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
That's what
So
you
in my
thought.
head, I'm
Yeah, I
like,
see it. Mm-hmm.
Virtuous, she's a girly. There's only one way of doing it. What the hell?
Mbulalen.
What
who might
did you have?
define
If you're
Define.
a woman, there's a lot of stuff
Our
that
fact
happens at the
check.
back that cannot come to the front because it's gonna give you all kinds of
no
infections and you don't want that imbalance. Next
We'll leave
question.
that. We'll leave that to the audience to figure it out. But anyway, M3, this is yours.
Mm.
What's the strangest food combo you loved?
I don't know if there's anything right now, but I'll tell you when I was in boarding school, sasisidla amaputi, siwafake tomato sauce,
Oh.
ketchup, and
Oh,
mayonnaise.
no way. No
Messi
way.
saying, ngeke. Ngeke. Ngeke.
And then this one goes to Ray Ray. Invisible for
Ketchup on
a
my
day.
booty.
Mm-mm.
Ah,
Mm-mm.
sorry, Virtuous. What was your question? I'm so
Messi
sorry.
said.
yeah.
But anyways, Ray Ray, this is yours. Invisible for a day or read minds for a day.
Oh,
I
this
know
is
her
so
answer.
hard. This is so
I
difficult.
feel like I know what you're gonna say, but I want to
Me
hear
I
it.
feel
too.
like I want both because I want to be in rooms where I can't be
Put
as
pick
me because I want to
one
like,
way,
but
man.
also I want to know what everybody's thinking. I don't know. Read minds. Read minds. Oh, read minds. That's the
I
one.
knew that. I knew that.
How did you
No,
know that?
you
Because I want to know what people
Rachel,
think. I
Same.
mean,
instead of picking invisibility ungena ebhenki uthathe imali siyibone ifloat iphuma sithi hey
no,
ngabathakathi. You're
wait.
choosing to read
Can you
minds?
vote? Manin.
No,
Let
you
me
didn't.
retract that answer. Manin, let me think it through a little bit. Evolved.
Man,
Equality.
ububonga
Is my
uhambise
bag also
emnqunula abantu.
invisible?
You
Is
just
my
get
bag
there.
invisible or just me?
Is everything she touches invisible? Because
Do I have
that's
to ingest
different.
it?
Guys,
I could ingest it. That's
listen to
fine.
this. It says you are invincible
Going.
for the
A gold bar
entire
could
day.
sit in here.
It does not
I would do it.
matter, but no one can see you for 24 hours.
The amount
But
of
not my back
people,
though.
the amount of people engahamba ngibakhulula izigqoko.
The amount of people I'm going to
No.
slap.
Why would you
The
think
amount of people I was.
Eh,
I only gangile. As you said, you gangile. This
Guys,
is
ngakuyukuthi uyabofuna ilokhuzeni imali. Instead of taking the bags ifloater, all you need to do is just stand there befake icode. Uphenduke kusasa.
yeah.
ah?
Or just go and make the cashier or the teller, whatever, transfer money to your account. Full stop. But look at what you could
Awuni.
cash.
no. The thing is,
Ufuna
guys.
cash.
I'm thinking about this man says
Akufuni
Zimbabwe.
paper trail.
Mm.
Paper trail.
Hanzim lawyer is a big thing. Like is
Mm.
think
Oh
about this.
God.
Uthathe
I know where
imali.
you're going with this. Like if you've got so
Mm.
much power, why don't you just do that? Listen, you doing it. Umntanami angathatha number one esikolo. Like, come on. Come on.
Why ungaziyenzi
Let's do
wena
bid.
umntanakho ethatha number one?
Actually,
Simple as.
let's do bid.
All I can say is I'm reconsidering my life choices. How do I even know? Yeah, all because yeah, interesting. Anyways,
Hayi, Virtuous,
Kingis,
It's okay. We're not
if you
friends,
could,
but it's
Mhm.
okay.
hayi,
if you could
Princess.
swap
sigemi nakho. Hayi, asiphumeni amagephu ka-Virtuous.
Kingis, so saying if you could swap lives with a cartoon character, who would it be
Oh my God.
Ooh.
and why?
I would swap with the Black Bratz doll because I always wanted to be her.
Ooh, she's so pretty.
She had like really good outfits. She had really good hair. And also, I feel like that's a cartoon world that I'd like to live in. Like, I wouldn't want to live in like Dexter's world or like my Simpsons, you know what I
Yo,
mean?
Mama
Like, I just wouldn't
Rascal.
find anything exciting about that. But like, if I was a Black
South
Bratz doll,
Park.
all I would do is just sit there, look pretty all day, just, do my makeup, wear nice clothes. That's all. That's who I would switch with.
Oh, they were so dreamy.
But with
My
the
boys were so dreamy.
intellectual that you are, Kingish, you'd be mighty bored with that kind of life.
No, like I like all of that stuff. Like I really do enjoy. Like I can actually probably sit down and just do my makeup for 2 hours, maybe not 12 hours, but for 2 hours.
Okay.
I feel like I would enjoy it
But the
because I
day has
wouldn't
24
think as
hours.
much. For 24 hours, oh, for sure. Like I wouldn't have to think as much. I would just exist, guys. It would be so much fun.
Like, maybe we're
Mhm.
talking about two different kingesses because the kinges that we know are sitting there for 2 hours, for 24
These are
hours.
some
I don't
people's
see
lives. You
it.
guys know that, right? These are some
I
people's
don't see
lives.
it.
I don't
Yes,
see
but I
it.
don't see it for kinges.
They
I
just
would
do
say
their
because the
makeup
nigga,
and hair, and that's it.
you guys, all I would literally do is just go through her entire closet and just wear everything and take photos in those outfits.
Oh, well, I suppose it's only for 24 hours, right?
Oh, it's for only for, yeah. If it's
Yeah.
for a day, yes. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
okay, makes sense. Then back to normal settings. Sasa. Okay,
Not
makes
just
sense.
shading her for choosing what she
Vele,
chose. Like,
vele
Yeah.
alingrate
hell?
because I would do this for a week.
What the
Because
hell?
think about,
You
I would
know
have to
what?
think about bills.
And then they've got
Oh
lip
yeah,
fillers and they've got big eyelashes and all of that. I mean, I don't see King as in any of that. But
Okay,
anyways,
yeah, moving. It's
it
a
is
man
what it
speaking
is.
now. Moving right along.
Oh,
Anyways, because it's Swish's birthday. Beep, boop, boop, boop. He's not here, but I'm going to ask you guys to answer this. This was going to be his. So, everybody, without giving a reason why, just name your answer and we keep it moving. If your life had a background soundtrack, what genre would it be?
I don't know. Because I like everything.
Caffeinated?
Okay, I'd be hip hop. I'm a big hip hop rap person, so
Don't explain why.
without saying why.
all right. Hip hop, yeah.
And Kingas?
Drill.
Oh, interesting. Ray Ray?
From a brat to a
Mm.
drill. Aye,
It's
Eclectic.
everything, girl. Probably rap.
Definitely
Yeah.
Virtuous.
And three.
from country.
Country.
Mm.
Sounds about
I
white.
didn't judge. Didn't judge
Dolly
a lot.
Parton.
I actually
Well,
love Dolly Parton.
personally, I'd be house.
I'm surprised you didn't say piano.
I see that actually.
Boom.
Actually, no, I'm not a piano fan.
What without explaining? What's your tool?
Also, boom.
Also, boom when. Yeah.
But Andrew would fit the com the com category, you know. But anyways,
As we
You should
should.
see my face. I just have my mouth open. If it is
Uthe
a bomb
ubasic.
category.
Angeke
King, someone
ngizwile.
need you to stop translating, man.
Sorry.
How am I bomb virtuous? Explain yourself.
So without explaining why.
Uh-uh.
Just want us to talk a bit about what's happening in the world. Louis Vuitton is under
Vuiton.
investigation in the Netherlands for enabling an international money laundering scheme with their handbags allegedly used to clean dirty money. Nakia,
So
guys, liyenzani lapho ko-Louis
you
Vuitton?
know, I personally just
Liyenzani.
reading from this headline,
Ngizakala.
I just feel like they're catching strays because let's say I own a fashion brand that sells you bags, and people decide to use my bags to smuggle and do money laundering with them, like Nangenat.
I'm going to read this for context, yeah?
Yeah.
So Louis Vuitton is under investigation in the Netherlands for alleged failures in anti-money laundering compliance, as a customer was charged with a money laundering scheme involving the purchase of handbags with cash. Dutch prosecutors are examining whether the luxury retailer violated anti-money laundering laws by not reporting suspicious transactions, even those under the 10,000 euro reporting threshold, and if an employee assisted the customer to avoid detection. So,
I mean,
Yeah. So they're probably purchasing something that's like 9,999.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
so but
Just move
guess,
with it.
but guess how much this customer spent in cash over a period
How
of
much?
8 months? 3
8
million.
months? How much?
probably
Oh my
millions.
18
'Cause I
months.
God.
think I saw
Oh
this because
my
they said the
God.
customer was coming in from China, right?
Yes,
So
the customer was coming in from
yeah.
China.
So
18
I mean,
months, 3 million.
yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. But hear me out, because a threshold is there and they followed the law. I don't like ukuthi sebefunga utshintshe because they don't like the outcome of it. Now we would to limit or in
So the
18
guilty.
months
So
there
you're
should
saying
be a
the
limit.
party is the individual that was buying, not Louis Vuitton
I don't
themselves.
think anybody's
I
guilty.
think my question would be, had it been someone of a different nationality, would that have still counted? That's okay. When I say different nationality, I mean if they were European.
I don't think so, because I think Oktokona, you have to, as a customer, they have to declare, right? Because get funny, like for example, a lot of people travel from the US to Europe to buy designer bags because it's cheaper to buy them
No. I
in
get
Europe.
that, but
Nobody
this
has an issue with
particular
that.
client is Chinese.
I think they hate the fact that it was a lot of money. Like, not many people will spend millions in Louis Vuitton because a lot of people can't afford to spend
But the
millions in Louis
American
Vuitton.
celebrities do spend like tons, like buckets of money. Not only, or maybe what as it was, maybe they give them this clothes for free. Also
I was
in
gonna say, a lot of them actually get the stuff for free.
because
They don't
yeah,
pay
it
for it.
goes. No, but if you think about some of these celebs that wear yabona Louis V head to toe time after time, you know, they just live, breathe Louis V bags, luggage, shoes, clothes, everything. Surely it amounts to a significant figure in the space of a year. So he was repeatedly paying in cash, right? And then he was then shipping these bags back to Korea and to I think Japan, they say. Right.
She was a
So
girly.
my bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
I cash though. I think that should have been the first red flag. How are you spending 3 million in 18 months and you're just always paying in cash? I mean,
I actually think it's
ah,
perspective. Hear me out, right? If you
all right, all right.
have 3 million dollars, I'm gonna assume, or pounds or euros, whatever it was, to be able to spend and afford to spend in Louis Vuitton, I don't think it's that out of your reach to be able to spend that in cash when you're traveling, especially if you're in a country
Why
that
are
you
you
don't
buying
to be
them
living.
in Europe though? Because we know what Louis V is international. They have shops over
It's
there where
cheaper.
it's the same collections. Like
It's if you walk into a store in Louis Vuitton in New York versus working in Louis Vuitton in France, you're not paying the same price for the
no,
same thing.
100%.
Exactly, true.
You're right. A good example. If you go on here right now and you go on the Coach website and then you go on the Coach yes Canada, the stark difference in prices will pain you. You get chest
Yeah.
pains because our prices is 1:1. So if something is $100 in Canada, it's gonna be 100 euros in the EU, right? That's like almost like a 50 euro difference
Percent
in
difference.
price.
Yeah.
And then you're like to yourself, I'm better off going over there, buying my 20 bags because then I get the value of 10 bags if I was buying them in the EU. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I
It makes
totally
sense. And also the collections are different.
where you're coming from. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the type of things that Louis Vuitton sells in America for the American market are not the same types of things that they sell in Europe for the European market. Like,
Yeah.
I genuinely think, Woodsy, in this case, I don't think the customer did anything wrong. I don't think the shop did anything wrong. I think the this investigation thingy, it's honestly, I think it's just a bit too much because, and I understand why they're bringing the investigation because $3 million in unpaid taxes, that's a lot of money. But also, the rule is there for a reason. If you don't like the outcome, change the rule. You don't then penalize the person. Do you know what I mean? Ungaba ngu-jet setter like o-Virtuous ubulokhu udlula ungena ama-borders e-Italy. Sebezakupenalize ngenxa yokuthi udlule
Hi,
ka-5
but
this
indoda, let's be honest, it's
50,000.
fast. Uzatravela 18 months ukuthi ubuya kuphela uzothenga amabhegi awe-10K. Like, come on.
But that's the thing I was asking. Would it have still been a problem had it been Jeff Bezos doing that?
He's got the
No.
money, Virtuous.
But lo,
But also then,
they were
what if this
communicating.
person has the money?
Guys,
They
China
have
has
the
so many
money, but they were
billionaires. This
They
is not
have
communicating
the
with the
money
far-fetched.
because
employee guys.
they spend 3 million. That means they've got the
Sorry, Ray, what
money.
did you say?
I
What
said they
did
were
you say, Ray? Sorry.
communicating with the employee, and then the employee is how to structure the payment so they don't get flagged. And then these bags and then selling them on the secondary market in China, then coming back
Yeah.
for more back and forth and stuff like that. So it's
So
all very sus.
But the mere fact that I've got 3 million lying around to buy items and still go sell them. Guys, that
She's
means
in
I can afford them.
business.
I can
I
afford
mean,
them.
it was
But
all
you know,
it's
Let's
funny,
talk
all
like
about
I said,
bad,
it's
there are
but
plenty of secondary markets. Like if Vintage, you can buy designer stuff on Vintage. Farfetch, you can
yeah,
buy designer stuff.
Farfetch as
Let's
well.
Potter, you
Yeah.
can buy stuff. ASOS. So, Bina,
They were
what I'm just
avoiding
saying
taxes
is,
though. That's the difference. They were
yeah, but
avoiding
everybody's
taxes.
avoiding.
The only person
In
here who should have a problem is Louis V to say, "What you're reselling? You're not an official reseller." Because you see, these are the
Reseller.
places that we're mentioning are official resellers, right? They have the permission from Louis V to
Yeah, it was
stock and
licenses to sell
resell
the kind of stuff.
their products. So this person is
yeah,
literally buying, going to sell. It's a black market essentially, because it's not
that's
an
true.
kind of like, it just gives you this kind of way of looking and thinking about how the world works, right? So I'm just calculating, Katesu, with 3 million divided by 10,000. Let's say each bag was costing 10,000. 3 million divided by 10,000 is 300 bags, right? And then you go on to the other side of the world. There's a guy here who's been arrested for 600 Louis V bags,
Mm.
literally. Because, yeah, it's the same. Ngoba i-6 million le eyabo lokhuzeni yaseZambia le yiyo phela le spendwe ngalo kuthenga ama-handbag.
Well, thank you guys for listening to our podcast. If you have any funny stories, any questions, anything you would love to share with us, you can send it on our email, familydecorum@gmail.com. You can catch us on TikTok on Let's Have Some Decorum. Sam Hengo on Instagram. I see that on Facebook. Relax. We will let you know. We will keep you updated on that. And also subscribe on YouTube. Let's Have Some Decorum. And with that being said, enjoy the rest of your week. Hope you get some good surprises. Now, phone. Bye.
Cheerio.
Yeah.